Hey guys, I'm back again. So I just wanted to do a very quick video here looking at the latest Moto G from Motorola, and I've already unboxed the phone because I didn't want to bore you to death because I'm sure you're aware that the new Moto G is a very incremental improvement over the old one. But I did want to pick up the device and see if it's worthwhile to upgrade from the older Moto G, which only had 3G, and see how the improvements are. And overall I'd say that I think it's a solid improvement in most respects. I think Motorola have nailed the main points of contention I had with the previous device. And in terms of the box, again, it's a very simplistic affair here. So in the box you don't even get like a charger, you just get like a manual here and charging cable. So they're definitely cutting costs there. And in terms of the device, it's very similar to last time, although this time obviously straight out of the box you're getting a wonderful lollipop experience, which is very nice here. And it's based upon I think the Android 5.0.2, so quite a nice version there of lollipop. And as you can see there, confirmation of the 4G LTE model. And with this one you do sacrifice the what do you call it, dual SIM, which you would get another one here where you could put another SIM there, but you only get one SIM with this one, and your micro SD, which unofficially supports up to 64 gigs, in case you didn't know that. So quite a nice thing there. And overall I've been having a look at the device over the last day or so and seeing what the main improvements are. And obviously the main improvement here is the 4G LTE connectivity, which is quite a point of contention for me for the last one, coming from like the smaller Moto G with 4G. I was like wondering why they didn't include it, but on this one they have rectified that. And as you can see here, you get some nice 4G LTE speeds, although not quite as fast as my OG Moto X, which was just phenomenal when it came to that, but very decent here, and much better than the like 3 megabytes or whatever I was getting on the old 3G Moto G. So you're certainly going to notice that when you're out and about here and you want to like watch YouTube or stream things. The other thing which is improved as well here is the battery capacity, which is a 2000, I think it's nearly 2,400, 2,370 or something, but it's very good, I've found actually. It's certainly given the device a boost here. I'd say that it's nearly as good as the original Moto G, which was absolutely epic when it came to the battery. I think that's probably the main thing here which I'm really enjoying about the new Moto G, because while the older 3G big Moto G had a decent battery life, now and again I did find it could be a bit anemic, particularly if you're hammering it hardcore. So I think this is going to comfortably get you through a day and a half, no issues there, particularly if you use it only lightly. I've been hammering it quite heavily today with like navigation, etc., to try and get it down, and it's been holding up very well. So very good that Moto did improve that. Now the other areas obviously which are quite important is the actual speed and fluidity of the device. And I think a main beef I had with the old Moto G is that whenever you went into the music player and you went into the browser at the same time, one would be shut down, force closed very quickly. It was very annoying, particularly when I was like Chromecasting movies and things like that. It would happen there as well. But I think that Motorola have definitely improved the memory management here, so that things aren't quite as aggressive. Now and again you will get a little bit of slowdown if you're hammering it quite hardcore, going back into stuff and out of it again, but it's very kind of rare. It's not like a common occurrence, and I have to say, you know, in terms of doing the day-to-day stuff, it's very competent indeed, which is what you need really out of a budget handset. Similar to the Moto E, we get quite a nice feature here that Motorola built into it, called the Ambient Display, so that when you get a notification or something, it will come up here, flash up kind of like your Moto X kind of notifications, which is quite cool. And it's really good that Motorola did manage to implement that here, because some other devices don't handle notifications very well at all, and it does tend to annoy me. In terms of the rest of the hardware, I think it pretty much remains unchanged, including the camera, the front-facing speakers, the internal storage of 8 gigs. All of it seems to be carried over from the old Moto G, which it would have been nice if Motorola did push things forward a bit when it came to the processor. I think MediaTek has been putting out some really great entry-level processors, which may improve the performance against the Snapdragon 400, which we've seen in the Xperia E4G, which has been getting some crazy benchmarking against some other comparable devices, and in regards to the other things such as the front-facing camera, I think that's the same one now, still like I think it's about 2 megapixel or something. I don't know, I don't really take too many selfies, but you know, at the end of the day, I think that if you're on the fence about this device, wondering whether or not to upgrade to it, I'd certainly say that it's a definite improvement over the old one. But I definitely, you know, not rule out some other comparative devices here, such as the Lumia 640 or the LG G3S, which is also another good choice. Lumia 735, pretty really good choices here when it comes to this price bracket of 150 to 200. And you know, I think overall, while the Moto G does bring some improvements, there's also some other devices worthy of your attention. So yeah, this has just been then a quick little look at the new Moto G 2015. Hope you found it helpful, and I might do some videos comparing this one with some others, so check out for that, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.